Oh, what's up? What's up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, man? What's going on, man? Who we got in the house today, man? What's up? What's cracking, man? Who up in here, man? What's good? I see some people signing in, some familiar names. What's up, man? Everybody go ahead, get in here, hit that like button. Looks like you all did, man. It looks like everybody hit that like button already, man. So that's what's up. That's what's up. That's definitely what's up, man. So, man, you can shout out your city in the chat, but, man, today, what we're going to be talking about, man, it's a bit lengthy, man. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff, man. What's up, Red? What up, Free Money? What up, Chicago in the building at 773? What up, man? What's up? All right, as y'all get in here, make sure y'all hit that like button, run them likes up, man. We're going to be talking about this Sauce Walka drama, man. This thing went from a gangster story to, like, some real deal drama, man. Like, I mean, now it's just looking like a complete tragedy, man. Like some guy who's a hardworking guy, decent guy. And I said that, man, in my last video that I did about this. I said, dog, that don't look like the chain snatching type. I know you can't profile people, but dog, that dude did not, dog, anybody who takes that much time in their personal appearance, man, just don't seem like this chain snatcher type. You know what I'm saying? And now this story then turned all the way around, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, who we got in the house? We got El Paso, Texas in the house. What's up, man? What up? New Zealand in the house. What's up, man? What time is it in New Zealand? Y'all let me know, man. Welcome. Cape Cod in here, man. What's up? Cape Cod, what up? What up? I see Muddy from 313. What's up, Muddy? What up, Detroit? What up? Memphis in the building. What's up? Always, you already know. Salute to the chat. You already know that, man. Y'all do me a favor, though, man. Get them likes up. Hit that like button as you get in here, man. Daytona, Florida, what's up? All right, we ain't going to spend too much time on the shout-outs. I've been getting y'all requests, and y'all been DMing me and it's like, yo, man, could you cut down on the shout-outs? I like to show love, man. I like to know where y'all coming from, too, because I might have to reach out one day and be like, man, what about this, that? You know what I'm saying? Baton Rouge, what's up? United Drills of America, what's up, man? I see you with the check-in always. 6 a.m. here, man. Almost time for work. Oh, y'all Monday morning. So y'all, it's Monday morning already in New Zealand. That's wild. Tampa Bay, what's up? Brooklyn in the building. BK with the shout-out, what up? 616. Mongo, Grand Rapids. Michigan in the building. New Orleans at 504. Listen to United Drills of America, man. Get them likes up, man. Wakanda in the house. The 011. What up, AZ King? What up, man? Yo, you said we hating on Sauce Walka from the motherland. Crazy, man. India single. St. Pete up in here. What's up, man? Las Vegas to 702. Durk down bad. I just lost my drawing. Oh, I just lost my dog, you said. Yeah, it sound like Lil Durk lost his girlfriend. That's what they saying. They trying to say he got dumped, man. Now, let's get to it, man. All right, man. So let's get to it. All right, one or a couple more. Brooklyn in the house. Dayton, Ohio in the house. South Africa. What's up, man? South Africa. What time is it there? You know, they've been talking about South Africa a lot lately in the news for some reason. East Chicago, Indiana. What's up, man? What up? Brooklyn in the building. What's up? All right, so let's get to it. All right. So today we're going to be talking about Sauce Walka, and it's going to take a while because we're going to be playing a lot of clips, a lot of reactions, a lot of Sauce Walka's own words, a lot of things that have taken place. Well, this is the story, man. For those of you who've been living under a rock lately or don't know what's going down, Sauce Walka, the original story or the rumor out online was that Sauce Walka shot some guy in LA for trying to steal his chain. You know, real gangster style, like get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You can't get this chain type of deal, right? Well, since the details have come out about the situation, it looks like it wasn't that at all. You know what I mean? And I'll give Sauce Walka some credit because he didn't say that to be real. Like, if you listen to the original video, and we're going to play that, he didn't say that, so you really can't hold him to that. That's just what everybody assumed. And to be real, two things could be right at the same time. Sauce Walka could have gotten into an altercation, and this guy could have lost his life from somebody else shooting him. And when you come to find out the real story, it's tragic, man. I mean, you're basically a dude, you know, everybody, you know, one of them fly guys around town who just dresses nice, does promotions, owns businesses, getting his money, man. And he was actually, man, it was said that he was like outside his residence. So I guess he had a high-rise place or something like that in downtown LA and was shot and killed by some dude who was tripping. I don't know what. There's a lot of rumors about what dude was tripping about or what was up. But I mean, according to some of the sources out there, he was tripping because him and Sauce Walka got into a fight, and that's what happened. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, crazy. So, man, let's get into it. Let's get into it. But before we get into the specifics of all that, let's talk about what else we're going to talk about. Now, I'm going to talk about this Lil Durk situation, about him supposedly getting dumped. We're going to touch on that a little bit. Pause on all that. But then we're going to talk about this Ray J situation, which, I don't know, way out of my wheelhouse. You know, I don't do the shade room gossip stuff, but, man, this mess is funny, so we're going to run with it, man. I'm going to keep it real. We're going to run with that. And then we'll talk about O-Block allegedly being sold again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the third, fourth time they've talked about O-Block being sold. Like, every year, I swear, there's a rumor about this. You know what I'm saying? So, man, before we get to the getting and do what we do, y'all go ahead, hit that like button, run them likes up, man. Let's get it. It got to be at least at 50% engagement, man, so that way we can send out them alerts and people know what we're doing. So, man, everybody take your time right now before we get to the intro or as we get in the intro to make sure you hit that like button. Really important, man. So let's go. Oh, hey, what's up? What up? What up? What up? This your boy, Big Man. So let's get to our first story, man. So, as I was saying earlier, Sauce Walka was allegedly downtown in Los Angeles and shot a guy for stealing his chain. That was the original story everybody ran with. It was making headway. It went viral or whatnot, right? Well, we come to find out that was not true. And it's not like Sauce Walka was the one saying that. Like, let's actually look at his very first video and see what he said.
Hey, man, I really ain't want to speak on this, but I know it's too many young black kings and young kings out there that's being misled and misguided wrong, learning half of the game and not the whole game. So y'all need to learn from this experience that I went to tonight, because being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs in America, and there's a lot of young men out here that want to do this, but don't know everything that come with it. But I want to speak on this part right here, understand this. Everybody don't go. Everybody don't go and everybody ain't going, and I'm one of them people that's not going. So unfortunately tonight.
Now, at no point in that did he say, I shot somebody. You know, number one, that would be stupid. But number two, he just let it be known that he ain't going. He ain't barring. He ain't, you know, just saying that he ain't with he's not running away from it.
Somebody lost their life for doing something stupid. And I don't know how it happened or what was going on, but I really would like.
And right there, he did say, I don't know how it happened or what's going on. Now, originally, I was like, okay, is he covering up for the fact that if he goes to jail or has a legal situation, that he doesn't want to, you know, have said any facts of the case or whatever online? But obviously, based on the facts we know today, that's not the case. He's just speaking honestly.
All the young black men around here to learn before all the tabloids and the fake stories get out there. I want y'all to learn from this experience. And I'm still standing here 10 toes down, all my jewelry and everything that I worked hard for. I don't want you to go through these dumb situations for doing something stupid that somebody taught you or led you to do, that you can go be a king, you can go be LeBron James, you can go be a lawyer, you can go be...
Facts. Yo, now, I don't know, man. Him being vague about the situation, do y'all still think that that's clout chasing? Like, is that still a part of chasing clout? Or trying to get us to believe that he was the one who was responsible for the guy losing his life? Y'all tell me in the chat. And oh yeah, man, y'all get them likes up, man. Let's go. We should be, man, way more likes than what we got. But it's all good. Let's rock.
Walka, but understand this. But being this right here is you live better.
Okay, and he ended it with live better, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe everybody else read into that more than what it was. You know what I mean? But we were led to believe that, yo, man, somebody lost their life. Well, we weren't led to believe somebody lost their life. There was actually a news report that somebody had lost their life. And actually, man, let's look at that real quick, man. There was a story or a news report about this. Let's go ahead and play that.
Now at 11, police are on the scene of a deadly shooting in downtown L.A. tonight. Two men, one of them armed, got into a heated argument in the 700th block of Spring Street. Detectives tell Eyewitness News one of the men opened fire and then took off running. Yellow crime scene tape surrounds a large area as investigators look at surveillance video for more clues that will help them.
So that was the news story. Well,
Now at 11, police are on the scene of a deadly.
My bad, yo. So that was the news story. Let me take that down. So that was the news story of the shooting that took place. You saw the little tent there or whatnot, and you saw that they were trying to piece it together what happened. Sad, man, but pictures were floating on social media of the guy covered up in the white sheet or whatnot, right? And it had people believing, or had led to people believing that that was the guy that Sauce Walka shot. Even though, it just wouldn't make sense. And at the time, nobody was thinking, why in the world would Sauce Walka get on camera and actually talk about a shooting he was involved in? Like, that'd be ridiculous. Like, he would be tripping.
Now at 11, police are on the scene of a deadly shooting in downtown L.A. tonight. Two men, one of them armed, got into a heated argument in the 700th block of Spring Street. Detectives tell Eyewitness News one of the men opened fire and then took off running. Yellow crime scene tape surrounds a large area as investigators look at surveillance video for more clues that will help them.
All right, so you heard there, man. They're looking at surveillance videos and footage like that. I saw some videos say that was the guy running, there was a video of the guy running away, but there was no way to prove that or whatever. I saw that, somebody sent that to me or whatnot, but I don't know, man. Based on the news story and based on what Sauce Walka said there, it had everybody believing he was the one who shot the dude, and it sounded like it was justified. Come to find out, after the guy's sister took to social media to talk about a couple things, like she made this post right here, just because people famous, y'all gonna roll with whatever they put out they cap in mouth. So that was the first, chink in the armor. That was the first time somebody said, okay, what in the world's going on? Like there's something different that might have happened. It almost seemed open and closed, right? Then we find out, a little bit about the guy or whatever. And she made several other posts, right? She made this post right here where she put a picture of the guy out there. And in this, she just asked for justice, and, on behalf of, and she got real religious in the post. I'm not going to read it, because I don't want to offend anybody. Not saying that religion is offensive, and I ain't scared of none of that, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to get all preachy here on Sunday. But, so that's a picture of the dude. You look at him, and I don't know, man. Well, that's allegedly a picture of the dude. This is the sister, though, putting it out. So I guess I could say that confirms it, but let's roll with it. Now, this is the dude, right? And I don't know, man. He just doesn't have that chain snatching look. So that's when everybody really started to get, started to think about it, because she put another post out or a picture of the guy on her page, and it was this picture. And we're like, nah, man, that dude, he got a chain on himself. Like, what in the world? Why is he, chain snatching that sounds so bummy. That's like the lowest level of crime almost. You know what I'm saying? That's like snatching chains or robbing people for their chains. I know there's crews in LA that roll around robbing people for their chains, jump out boys and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's the name of the crew. I don't know the name of the crew, but I know that cats do that, right? And, they usually dress a certain way. They look a certain way, but dude just didn't seem. And then she put up a video of him at some party, at a crib or whatever, at a loft. It just didn't scream chain robber. You know what I'm saying? Dude, most people who take that much time in their appearance or whatever, they get money some way, and usually legal. It maybe not legal all the time, but they usually getting some type of money. So to be downtown trying to rob Sauce Walka's chain, broad-faced, that's somebody who's crashing out. That's somebody who ain't got nothing else to do or live for, it seems like. But the real news story came from, other sources. So there's a guy by the name of Kid Boo. Let's get to this. Okay, so Kid Boo was allegedly downtown when the real shooting took place, and he gave his first-person account of what happened. So let's actually look at this. Y'all ready, man? Get them likes up, man. I know it ain't many of us in here, but, man, go ahead and hit that like button if you can. You know what I'm saying? There we go.
What's going on, everybody? I'm back again. Wanted to give y'all another update.
Bad. That's Kid Boo's response after that. So let's go to his original video, which is this one.
And allegedly, that's what went down.
Right.
I walked towards the spot where the incident occurred. An altercation happened between two dudes. One lost his life. It was broad daylight, and again, I had just left from seeing Sauce Walka 2 blocks away in the opposite direction. So I knew he was nowhere near the vicinity. Later that night, when he asked me for the video, I assumed it was because he didn't want to go through like the screen recording to have to share it with someone, a friend or something, maybe show his boys. I thought he just wanted it for the sole purpose of that, just to view it or something. I did not have any idea that he was going to take that video and start a whole campaign to make people believe that he is some sort of gangster or killer, that someone lost their life for trying to take his jewelry. That's not what happened. That is definitely not the case at all. This guy was not a bad person. First of all, from what I heard from the family, he attended college, he was a business owner, and he was a ladies' man. And allegedly, I walked towards the spot where the incident occurred.
Okay, so you heard right there from Kid Boo. That was the first part of it. He said that, dude was not a criminal. He wasn't a bad person. He was basically, just, a ladies' man. He got his money. He had money of his own and all that. You know what I mean? So let's look at this second part.
And allegedly, that's what went down, is that an angry pimp got pissed off and took this man's life. And that's who actually took his life. It had nothing to do with anything about stealing jewelry from anybody or trying to steal jewelry. In fact, before the police covered his body, this man had his own jewelry on, his own gold jewelry, his own watch and the whole nine and everything like that. So I already knew it was capped from the jump. And allegedly, that's what went down, is that an angry pimp got pissed off and took this man's life. And that's
so an angry pimp took his life? That's crazy. Like, what in the world is it? Like, I don't know, man. Was he just jealous of the dude or what, man? It just sounds crazy. But it'll come together in a second. So let's continue.
Who actually took his life? It had nothing to do with anything about stealing jewelry from anybody or trying to steal jewelry. In fact, before the police covered his body, this man had his own jewelry on, his own gold jewelry, his own watch and the whole nine and everything like that. So I already knew it was capped from the jump. And allegedly, that's what went down, is that an angry pimp got pissed off and took this man's life. And that's who actually took his life. It had nothing to do with anything about stealing jewelry from anybody or trying to steal jewelry. In fact, before the police covered his body, this man had his own jewelry on, his own gold jewelry, his own watch and the whole nine and everything like that. So I already knew it was capped from the jump. And allegedly, that's what went down, is that.
All right, man. All right. So you had a lot of people commenting or whatever, and you seen that they were going bad on Sauce Walka, man. They was like, yo, dude, don't tell me you was out here clout chasing on a dead man. You know what I'm saying? That's like, especially when it's a tragedy. He's a hardworking, honest civilian. He's out here getting money, doing what he's supposed to do, being a player about his, you know what I'm saying, enjoying life as you're supposed to when you getting money, you know what I mean? And he lost his life and you clout chasing off of it? So I guess Sauce Walka felt all that heat and saw people running with it, you know what I'm saying, and saying things about it. So he went to social media to respond, man. So he responded by saying this. Let's play his response.
I already knew this going to happen, and somebody was going to try to change a tragic story into a dumb story because it was already some dumb that happened. But the only reason why I'm even consider doing this is because I want to bring some closure and some clarification to the families and the sister of this brother that mistakenly, tragically lost his life in this situation for no reason, and for the family having to see their family member body slain and slandered all over the internet for no reason. But I also was trying to keep it so G in the situation that I didn't even want to incriminate or put the person in trouble that could have harmed my life, and they took this other man's life in this situation. But since all the information is already public and out, now we can speak on it. What happened was, and what I said in the original video, like I told y'all,
Y'all go ahead and get them likes up, man. Let's go.
Don't know what's going on and how it went on. We all trying to find out the rest of this information, but what I do know is that everybody ain't going. Guns kill everybody, but everybody is not scared of guns. And tragically, what happened, just like you see on my makeup, a black eye and all this, what happened was I fought for my life and fought for my jury and my belongings and got me and my men up out the situation and up out of there and squabbled myself out of a situation where a firearm was put in my face. Half of you wouldn't even fight with a butter knife in their hand. And tragically, after that situation.
So now we're starting to get some of the story and understand. I'll let this play through all the way. Let me let it rock.
The same that I made this person run out from the situation from a failed robbery attempt. ran off and ran into another man and tried to rob this man, and this man did the same thing that I did because he was a black king, a black warrior, somebody that fought hard for whatever he had in life. He had his firearm on him and he wasn't going. And unfortunately, in his situation, he lost his life. I could have lost my life as well. We both made the same erratic, irrational decision because we not going and we trying to live and die for what we have. So unfortunately, somebody did something stupid and a man lost his life, and I could have been that man lose his life too because I'm also somebody that do stupid. That's gonna fight for what I have. Just like this man tried to fight for what he have, and unfortunately, this man had the quicker draw, and whatever went on is whatever went on. And I apologize, and I'm sorry for this man and his family and everything that went on. But what y'all not finna do is switch the narrative and try to make me look like a amongst my people and the people that love me, like I'm out here slandering and trying to get some cream or credit or clout for none of that. What I spoke on is I fought, and I didn't even want to speak on that. But what the business that was stood on is that I fought for my life with myself and my brothers, and I left with all my jewelry on, his blood on my body, a black on my eye. That man didn't know what went on between me and that man. He know what went on and what went down. Just like he know what went on and whatever else went down. It's just like, here, you look me in my eyes like I looked you in my eyes before I went with my move, like you went with your move. Hey, man, I could have been laying on the ground like that last man, but at the end of the day, it wasn't what you was expecting, just like the same thing it wasn't with him. So unfortunately, because somebody did something stupid and our young kings is being misled wrong to do for greed and fortune and money, we killing ourselves and losing our lives. But what the problem is y'all looking for the mess and not the message.
Almost well said, man. What do y'all think, man? I mean, he's obviously responding because of the backlash and everybody saying, yo, dog, you clout chasing off a dead man. This is wrong, especially since it's a tragedy and his family is really feeling this because he was a moneymaker. He was really out there getting it. And then his sister went online and, kind of dispelled some of the rumors and stuff like that. So what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? This time I'm going to play it. We're going to go through it line by line. We're going to take this nice and slow. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
I already knew this going to happen and somebody was going to try to change a tragic story into a dumb story because it was already dumb that happened. But the only reason why I'm even consider doing this is because I want to bring some closure and some clarification to the families and the sister of this brother that mistakenly, tragically lost his life in this situation for no reason, and for the family having to see their family member body slain and slandered all over the internet for no.
Yeah, I mean, he's right there. You know what I'm saying? In that part, he's right. Where it's, people, man, like social media sometimes is a gift and a curse, right? Because you have something connected to a rapper. So it goes viral and you have pictures. And I never showed the picture of the guy under the sheet, And even that, dog, you saw he had on a fresh pair of brand new Jordans and stuff. Like, it just, like Kid Boo said, he had on his jewels. Like, dude was already like, it just seemed, something seemed out of place from the get-go. But you got those pictures circulating on social media, man, and really this should be just a tragedy and looked at as such, man. But let's go.
Reason. But I also was trying to keep it so G in the situation that I didn't even want to incriminate or put the person in trouble that could have harmed my life, and they took this other man's life in this situation. But since...
See what I'm saying? Like, okay, that part could be true. Like, he could be like, yo, man, I was being vague about it because I don't want to put the shooter out there because I'm a street dude. Like, Sauce Walker's a street dude. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to put the shooter out there, and I'm not making excuses for him or any bad behavior or whatever. I'm just interpreting what he says and trying to give a logical explanation of both sides. You see what I'm saying? So he's basically saying I'm being vague in the video because I don't want to be incriminating the shooter when I'm a street dude. I don't want to be out here people thinking I'm telling. There's dry snitching. You know what I mean? And he might have a point there.
All the information is already public and out. Now we can speak on it. What happened was, and what I said in the original video, like I told y'all, I don't know what's going on and how it went on. We all trying to find out the rest of this information, but what I do know is that everybody ain't going. Guns kill everybody, but everybody is not scared of guns. And tragically, what happened, just like you see on my, you think to make up a black eye and all this, what happened was I fought for my life and fought for my jewelry and my belongings and got me and my men.
Now, he shows a black eye and it looks like he has a black eye. So he fought. Did he lose? You know what I'm saying? Now, to be real, man, Sauce Walka, like, why is he always getting in fights in LA, man? Didn't him and one of the other TSF members, or I don't even know if he's a TSF member, him and another guy, didn't they get jumped by some Samoans or something like that? Like, I heard that rumor before. I'm not sure if it's true, so don't hold me to that, but I heard that rumor that they were in LA and they got into a real bad fight. You can only imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could put the picture together yourself on that one, but that was a rumor that was out there.
About the situation and about it and squabbled myself out of a situation where a firearm was put in my face. Half of you wouldn't even fight with a butter knife in their hand. And tragically, after that situation, the same that I made this person run out from the situation from a failed robbery attempt, ran off and ran into another man and tried to rob this man, and this man did the same thing that I did because he was a black king, a black warrior, somebody that fought hard for whatever he had in life. He had his firearm on him and he wasn't going. And unfortunately, in his situation, he lost his life.
Now that's true. I seen the picture. Didn't he have a gun by his hand? So how in the world did he end up on the bed in, man? You know, it's rest in peace to the dude. I guess his name was Trey. You know what I mean? And he seemed like a solid dude, man. Like everybody, one of them dudes that everybody cool with type dudes. You know what I mean?
Could have lost my life as well. We both made the same erratic, irrational decision because we not going and we trying to live or die for what we have. So unfortunately, somebody did something stupid and a man lost his life, and I could have been that man lose his life too because I'm also somebody that do stupid. That's gonna fight for what I have. Just like this man tried to fight for what he have, and unfortunately, this man had the quicker draw, and whatever went on is whatever went on. And I apologize, and I'm sorry for this man and his family and everything that went on. But what y'all not finna do is switch the narrative and try to make me look like a amongst my people and the people that love me. Like
now, okay, like he didn't come out and immediately dispute those claims either. So let's say that. Like when everybody was doing blogs, when everybody was doing videos, when everybody was doing blog posts about Sauce Walka shooting somebody, he didn't immediately come out and deny it either. So let's chill. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been 48 hours, I want to say, since that whole situation, and he never once came out and said, "Hey man, I ain't shooting nobody." I'd have did that immediately. He was kind of living off that clout too. So let's rock with it.
I'm out here slandering and trying to get some cream or credit or clout for none of that. What I spoke on is I fought. And I didn't even want to speak on that. But what the business that was stood on is that I fought for my life with myself and my brothers, and I left with all my jewelry on, his blood on my body, black on my eye. That man didn't know what went on between me and that man. He know what went on and what went down. Just like he know what went on and whatever else went down. It's just like, here, you know, you look me in my eyes like I looked you in my eyes before I went with my move, like you went with your move. Hey, man, I could have been late.
So basically, the real story is Sauce Walka got into a fight with the guy who ended up going and shooting the other dude outside of his residence or whatever, man. You know what I mean? So that's that's the story that's being put together here. Sauce Walka and his crew got into a fight with that guy. He then ran away and ran into another guy and shot that dude, man. Probably out of anger, maybe embarrassment, or just started something with the next person he saw because he caught the bad end. You know what I mean?
On the ground like that last man, but at the end of the day, it wasn't what you was expecting, just like the same thing it wasn't with him. So unfortunately, because somebody did something stupid and our young kings is being misled wrong to do for greed and fortune and money, we killing our.
Yo, y'all go ahead and hit that like button, man. Let's run it up, man. We got to be at 50% engagement, man, just to get those alerts out and let people know that we live. So, man, y'all chill. Let's pause for a second. And everybody, man, if you're in here right now, make sure you hit that like button, man. Let's go. Let's get them up, man. We should be at 100 likes right now, so that way, you know.
And losing our lives, but what the problem is y'all looking for the mess and not the message.
All right, so he ended on that note, man. Now, what Kid Boo said kind of, you know, made it seem like Sauce Walka was out here clout chasing. And in Sauce Walka's response in that video, he basically put it all out there like, yo, I got into a fight with the dude who ended up shooting the other dude, right? Well, Kid Boo wasn't done there, man. I guess they went on Clubhouse, talked it out, talked about the whole situation. And for those of you who don't know, Kid Buu is a rapper, and he's an interesting dude, man, to say the least. Like, one of the most unique rappers probably ever. Like, he seems to be everywhere something weird happens. Like, I don't know how this dude be everywhere, but he's one of those people that be everywhere. You know what I mean? Now, he made a response to Sauce Walka, them going on Clubhouse and all that. I guess Whack 100 got them all on Clubhouse. And here it is right here. He said this.
What's going on, everybody? I'm back again, wanting to give y'all another update on my last previous video that I'm sure y'all seen in regards to Sauce Walka and the whole incident that he went through and how he had no involvement with the other incident of the gentleman that was killed in front of his home. Thank you, by the way, for Whack 100 for giving us the platform on Clubhouse to clear the air and get everything facts straight with the family and with everybody that was listening. Now, first and foremost, my mission for this was so that way people would stop slandering the young man's name. Again, he was a victim. He was not a criminal. He was not the one that was trying to rob Sauce Walka. However, the gentleman that killed him may have also been the same gentleman that got into the altercation trying to steal Sauce Walka's chains, which Sauce Walka stood his ground, handled that. Dude was making his runs, and unfortunately came across the young man whose life was taken, which I'm sure you guys have seen. What's going on there?
All right, so that puts the whole story into context. That gives us everything we need to know about this situation, man. It lets you know that, yo, Sauce Walka really wasn't lying. You know what I'm saying? Did he let that lie linger on a little bit out there for a while before he came and cleared it up? Yeah, you know what I mean? But based on what Kid Buu is saying here, Sauce Walka, and based on what Sauce Walka said in that response that we played, Sauce Walka got into a fight with the dude, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, dude might have caught the bad end. Afterwards, he got into an altercation with the young gentleman, Trey, who lost his life, right? And that situation is a tragedy because dude wasn't trying to rob a chain or anything like that. He legit, like, according to his sister, according to Kid Buu, he had money. Even when he got shot, he had a chain on. He had on some fresh Jordans. I noticed that immediately when I seen the picture. And he had on a nice watch and everything, man. It's just a tragic situation. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody, I'm back again, wanting to give y'all another update on my last previous video that I'm sure y'all seen in regards to Sauce Walka and the whole incident that he went through and how he had no involvement with the other incident of the gentleman that was killed in front of his home. Thank you, by the way, for Whack 100 for giving us the platform on Clubhouse to clear the air and get everything facts straight with the family and with everybody that was listening. Now, first and foremost, my mission for this was so that way people would stop slandering the young man's name. Again, he was a victim. He was not a criminal. He was not the one that was trying to rob Sauce Walka. However, the gentleman that killed him may have also been the same gentleman that got into the altercation trying to steal Sauce Walka's chains.
That's crazy, right? So the dude did try to steal Sauce Walka's chains, so according to what he's saying there. So it makes sense that they got into a fight with him.
Which Sauce Walka stood his ground, handled that. Dude was making his runs, and unfortunately came across the young man whose life was taken, which I'm sure you guys have seen. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, so yeah, man. Shout out to Real Tune TV. You know what I'm saying? All right, yo. But there's the story. So putting everything together and realizing that, yo, dude was on some crash out stuff, tried to rob Sauce Walka, ended up running into another guy who I guess lived close there, like they're downtown. I guess he lives in a high rise or something. Ended up shooting him and taking his life, man. Tragic situation. And everybody just needed to just chill and clear dude's name up, man. Because they were going out there and saying that dude had tried to rob Sauce Walka and got killed, and that just wasn't the case, man. Horrible, horrible, horrible situation, man. You know what I mean? Y'all take with it what y'all want from that, but man, it's just another tragedy, man. All right, man. And thanks, J-Way, for the $5 super chat. He says, shout out, Witty, for the exclusive insight on what's going on. 100 strong arms. Yeah. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Just an interesting topic that I wanted to close the loop on, you know what I mean? And hopefully everybody likes this, everybody enjoys it. And obviously you do too, man. So I appreciate it, man. Thanks, J-Way. Also, man, y'all go ahead, hit that like button, get those likes up. And, man, we're going to continue on, man. So in closing, Sauce Walka, Was he clout chasing? That's up for debate. But what's real is he got into a fight. He's subject to some rules in the streets because he's a street dude and didn't want him to get into specifics, and that led people to believe things that we ran with on the blogs and ran with on the stories, and that might not all the way be Sauce Walka's fault. So in reality, what he talked about happened. So two things could be possible at the same time, or true at the same time, is what it is, man. Crazy, man. And rest in peace to the guy Trey, and condolences to his family, because it's tragic, man. Tragic situation. It's tragic. So let's talk about what y'all want to talk about next, man. Let's talk about, y'all care about this J Kim K stuff? Do y'all care about any of that? Y'all tell me, man, because we'll get to that next. Or let's talk about this Lil Durk breakup rumor, man. Let's do that. I don't know why I'm with the T today. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on that. I'm on that sort of time today. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing the T stuff. Yeah. That's not my lane, but man, it's out there, and we got time today. So let's talk about this, man. So Lil Durk in India allegedly broke up, right? Now, as you guys can see right there, you see the post, right? I want to say it was from Rap House TV, one of those blogs. Those cats, they be working over there, you know? And I watch everything. I watch everybody, man. Not to sound wild, man. But this is the story that fans are running with. They're saying India Royale has now reportedly broken up with Lil Durk. Why? When he's one of the hottest rappers on earth right now. You know what I'm saying? Sounds pretty crazy, man. So as you see right there, they show Lil Durk and her, I guess they're no longer following each other. And she left a post right there that says, I am a so, what does it say? Man, that's small. It says, I am solo right now or something like that.
Look how much me and Kanye talk.
My bad. It says something like that, yo. So basically saying that, yo, she is no longer with Lil Durk is what everybody took from that. I don't know, man. Social media is so crazy because it seems like all you got to do is unfollow each other, and, man, the blogs are going wild with it. You know what I'm saying? What did she say? I'm a free agent. My bad. She says, I'm a free agent. So she reportedly broke up with Lil Durk. If you go and you look for her, following Lil Durk, or Lil Durk following her, is no longer, man. I don't know, man. That would be horrible, man, for Lil Durk. No, he was shouting her out on Drake's album, right? On Certified Lover Boy. He was part of his verse to shout her out in her business. And he put her all over on his new album, man. What is it, 7220? He put her all over that album, bro. So that'd be tragic. Like, man, you invested a lot into her, you know what I mean? But we don't know the inner workings of their relationship either. It could have been a whole bunch of mess, and we just don't know about it, man. What do y'all think, man? Is this cap? This could be cap, man. I'll say that. This could be all cap, to be real with you, man. Like, I don't know, man. I doubt it. I'll go with saying that this could probably all be cap. Because Lil Durk, they could be doing this for publicity. They could be just trolling us or whatever, man. I don't think so. I just don't see it. Publicity, you have to make the break. She done with his cheating. I don't know, man. You think Lil Durk really be out there like that? Let me stop, man. Let me stop being willfully ignorant. I mean, he is a rapper. Come on, man. Durk should get Cardi B's sister. What's Cardi B's sister? Hennessy? I don't think that's possible, man. You know what I'm saying? I know who y'all talking about though. You know? I'm heartbroken. He must have cheated, got someone pregnant. Y'all think so? Y'all think Lil Durk was in these streets? I don't know, man. That would be wild for Lil Durk to just be out there bad, man. Because he's so high profile right now. Like, man, cameras is on you. If I ain't even know Clout chasing dude like that, but if Lil Durk was walking by outside, I'd take a video of it. You know, I'd be like, yo, man, look, Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? He's that kind of famous now. You know what I mean? Maybe I wouldn't, man, because I am a grown man. So hold up, man. Pause on all that. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be like, yo, what up, Durk? You know what I'm saying? Yo, fan. You know what I mean? Crazy, man. But I don't know, man. Y'all think that, I see y'all in the chat, y'all think that he was caught out there bad, doing the cheating? I mean, he is a rapper, you know what I'm saying? And not to say that all rappers cheat, but, you know, they get a lot of attention. There's a lot of people who look at rappers. There's a lot of women who, you know, that's their ideal guy. He fits that prototype with the dreads, famous. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Crazy. All right, man. I'm going to leave this alone and leave this to the T sites and stuff like that. That's just a wild topic, though. But what I do want to get into is, man, some more tea for some reason. So let's talk about this whole Ray J situation, man, because I find this interesting, man. I find this I don't know why I find it interesting, because it seems like with this whole Ray J thing, they've been talking about this sex tape forever, man. Like, it's got to be like almost 20 years now they've been talking about this thing, man, right? Like, it's to the point where it's almost ridiculous, right? But let's get to it, man. So, Ray J, this is the very first video that he made. Now, Ray J is going on a rant because he feels like he's being thrown under the bus by Kim Kardashian and her team about this sex tape that they made back in the day, and he's starting to drop receipts, according to him, right? So let's look at what he says.
What the do you think this is? But you have with the wrong person. Period. You have with the wrong black person. Period. With the wrong black man. Oh no, you done with the wrong one. I was just gonna handle this legally, right? And just hit you in court and just get what I'm deserved from all of y'all being foul and trying to defame me and trying to make me look bad. When you know what's up, in 1 hour, I'm having them send everything I got. We going through receipts tonight, Chris. We going through receipts tonight, Kim. Everything that I got, I'm gonna let them see. And it ain't nothing. I don't know.
All right, man. So, okay. He's being kind of vague there, but it seems like there's some legal action that's going on between these two parties, man. Kim Kardashian's side and Ray J's side. And like I said, man, this is so, that tape, I mean, it basically, they built careers off of it. Like, he didn't build his career, but it definitely kind of launched Kim Kardashian's name out there and kind of built their career. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I wonder what, and you can see this little post that he made right here with the connected to the video. Says the wrong black man, Kris Jenner at Kim Kardashian. I don't give a how old this is. What you trying to do to me is almost inhumane and foul at the highest level. Blank this being just racial. This is wrong to do to anybody. Okay. He continued with all this long stuff that I'm not going to read, but basically talking about, you know, how he's a religious person and all this and how this is wrong or whatnot and how they're acting like devils and all this. It's long, man, but I mean, to get to the point, he feels like he's been painted in the wrong way, and he's trying to get some.
Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that say sex tape number 1, sex tape number 2, and guess what? The third sex tape or the second they've been trying to play me on, it called Santa Barbara Sex. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the motherfucker and said, hey, we're going to go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it and made a decision. And then you get on whatever show you was on and take a lie detector test with a fraud.
Yo, that's a little weird, dog. Like, they was really out here, like, in the background, really, like, making willing and dealing on her tape. Like, it's just weird, man. And for those of you who are super duper young, you don't remember, man, when this thing came out, the whole Ray J tape with Kim Kardashian, you know, she wasn't well known like that, but a lot of people used to look at her like, yo, man, who is that chick with Paris Hilton? She bad than a mug. Like, who is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, it's almost impossible to think of a world where she wasn't famous. But like that was the deal. Like she was first getting a whole bunch of headlines, or whatever. And they was like, yo, she dating Ray J. We're like, what? She messing with brothers? That was the first thing cats thought back then. Like, yo, it was a different world, man. It was a different world. But yo, so the Ray J situation happened, and you know, they came out with this tape, or at the time, everybody thought the tape was leaked. It was a scandal. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, man, it was kind of an orchestrated act, according to some of the rumors or the things people are saying out there. So We got trolled, man. The whole world did, man. Now let's continue, man. This is next video. Ray J said, "Hold up, my bad."
Kanye like can put up everybody text message that he talked to, right? And then like us to do it, and everybody will be mad. But get his the glory. Fuck that glory. Let's talk about it, dog. Y'all can hate me all you want. I'm doing this for my kids. Now. I got nothing to lose for my kids. Check it out. So I'm assuming you know the full story. This is just me being honest. Of 05. Right, how it happened. I'm trying to be super cool. I just want my name to be clear. I'm here for peace and happiness for my kids' future. That's all I care about. This and like, that's all I give a fuck. Let's put it all to rest, bro. I'm in the hospital. God wants this to happen. Absolutely. Let's hop on when you get out the hospital. Listen, I'm gonna be here for a week getting over pneumonia. I'm sober and I'm honest in here, all by myself. And then keep going. Much.
Now, for some context, he's showing Kanye West text messages to him. So him and Kanye West texting each other. You know, Kanye is the one who's responding, or I guess in the blue there, saying these things to Ray J.
Love, yada yada yada, all that shit. Is it too late to call? Yeah, nigga. I'm up whenever. Keep going. Let me know when. Keep going. Like we got all night for this because it's so crazy because.
So I guess he's just exposing the fact that Kanye did reach out to him for like a tape or whatever, right?
You want to see the sex tape contract? There go the sex tape contract. There it is.
Ray J's a wild boy, man. He's interesting. Like he should be like, I mean, based on a lot of the rumors out there, he owns that Raycon company, right? Now, for those of you who don't know, Raycon is kind of like a independent earbud accessory, you know, like a tech accessory company. I'm pretty sure you've seen a commercial, or you probably was in the airport, you lost your earbuds and you had to buy a pair of Raycons, you know what I'm saying? And he owns that company, you know what I'm saying? He has big part of the company, I hear, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's the sole owner or whatever, but you know, that should be all right as far as him getting banked. But he's going to the links of just showing the contract here just to prove that he's not a liar. And some of this might be a clout move. Don't get me wrong. That hasn't missed me either. I see y'all.
It is. There's the whole thing, right? That's my handwriting. That's it, right? This is the sex tape full contract. So that's my handwriting. Here's what happens. Kim is rushing me. Her mom's rushing me. Let's get this done. Come on, like let's get it signed. Kim's with me while I'm signing my contract. She's like, hurry up, babe. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and help you. I'm gonna sign your deliverables for you so you can just rush it through. So Kim signs the deliverables, exactly what we about to sell to Vivid. It's her signature. I mean, it's her handwriting, giving Steve giving him the right to sell it. Like, here's the deliverables, and look who signed my deliverables and was in the room. Look who was in the room with me. Look who wrote exactly. You want to see the sex tape contract? There go the sex.
So let's look at this. It says deliverables Ray J claims Kim K wrote on his contract letter. Ray J claims Kim K wrote him. Your baby forever, Kimmy. Funny, man. Yeah, things right. You are ready to finish packing. I love you. More later. So while they were in a relationship, they came up with this tape, huh? They had a contract and everything. Said Cabo intro, Cabo sex, Santa Barbara. What? Man, this is weird. I don't know, man. Is anybody else getting like this? Is I know LA, Hollywood, that's a different place, but you know, judging how we thought this was a whole leak thing and somebody just threw it on and put it in a company, put it out there, you know what I mean? Like out of nowhere or whatever. They had to sign last minute. That was the story we always believed all these years. But it seemed like Ray J is coming out and just busting all those myths. Now let's see what else he said. Okay. Kimmy, miss talking to you. Been so long. So this is a DM or a message that he sent to her back in July, trying to clear things up. You know?
That was a big bug. You saw that shit? What was that?
Here we go.
What the was that on my face? That was a bug, huh?
Yeah,
that was like a. I ain't never seen like that. Damn, that Chris Jenner and them trying to send everything at me. That was a big bug.
This was tripping, man. Like they'd send a bug at him, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like some of this.
And so if I'm selling a music CD, it'll say deliverable.
Okay, he's actually explaining the contract and showing it right here. And he's putting his own address out there, which is tripping. Or maybe an old address he had. But
And at the three things or whatever you delivering, it'll say album number 1, Ray J something. Album number 2, this fire is good. Whatever it's called. So in this one, we have to sell sex tapes. So we're selling sex tapes to our people, right? So here's what happens. Kim is rushing me. Her mom's rushing me. Let's get this shit done. Come on, like, let's get it signed. Kim's with me while I'm signing my contract. She's like, hurry up, babe. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and help you. I'm going to sign your deliverables for you so you can just rush it through, which was from God just blessing me to have it the heart.
now let's go to this
It
other
should say,
part,
there go
because
the
he said
sex
that
tape
before.
contract. There it is. There's the whole thing, right? That's my handwriting. That's it, right? This is the sex tape full contract. They done already breached the contract by talking about it. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. There you go. Let's talk about it. Like, let's keep going.
All right,
Keep
man.
going, because I'm telling you, go down to that. That's important right there. That's important because that's my signature and that's Steve Hirsch's signature. And I love you, Steve. This ain't got nothing to do with you. This is about somebody.
So they signed their signature just with their initials? That's wild. Yo, y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that like button. I know I'm letting this stuff rock without talking a whole bunch, but man, I just wanted y'all to get a look at what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Before we try to put everything to
Finding
context.
lying. And I wish you can say something now when you saw her lying, but we'll deal with her later in court. She got to talk. She can. I hope she don't want to lie under oath. That's 4 years. That's 4.
Perjury.
But 25 to life for the sodomy shit. Kim tried to play.
Whoa. Whoa. All right, man. So
There go the sex tape contract.
basically, Ray J had receipts, right? He's basically proving his point with paperwork, which is probably the best way to ever prove your point in anything. You know what I'm saying? Being able to go back and say, yo, here is the paperwork that shows and proves what I'm saying is true. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, is this messy? And is this story probably just been lingering on for too long? Yeah, man. When you factor in that Kanye had to go out there and allegedly was on the show trying to get another tape from them, and Ray J shows there's proof that there were 3 different tapes on that paperwork, hopefully y'all caught that. You know what I'm saying? It had intros, all these different tapes, right? It goes to show that a lot of these things that we see on social media are planned, organized, and orchestrated in order to put forth before us before the whole outrage starts and everybody runs wild with it. So, man, the biggest takeaway from this is, man, all that time back in the day when we thought that this was some sort of like travesty or something bad being done, you know, on somebody's end to expose Ray J and Kim Kardashian, it really was a well thought out plan. So, man, when you're seeing things on social media, when you're seeing, especially skits, like skits lately have been getting called out the most. Like people have really been calling out skits. But man, when you see these things, man, just realize, man, some of this just might all be cap. It might all be made up. It might all be somebody put this plan in place to make sure that you're outraged or whatever. And I don't know, just don't fall for it, man. That's what I take from this. You know what I mean? All right, so let's wrap this up by talking about one last thing. We're going to talk about this right here. And if you can, make sure you hit that like button, man. We should be higher on the likes, but let's rock. I want to talk about one last thing. This right here, man. O Block has reportedly been sold. Now, every year, I swear, man, every year there's a story about O Block reportedly has been sold. O Block has been sold. I wonder what the infatuation is with O Block being sold, man. I know that it was listed for sale, like Parkway Gardens, the place is called O Block. So let's read this post. It says, Parkway Garden Homes, also known as O Block, has reportedly been sold. Relocation of residents is slated for January of 2023 with demolition to follow. Thoughts? Is it possible? Yeah, because, you know, a lot of inner city stuff, man, is starting to be bought and sold. You know what I'm saying? Like, So that way they could build high rises and nice stuff, man. They trying to nicen up every city, you know? You can see what happened in DC. Probably like DC is the most gentrified place in America. It's like 80%. Like some of those blocks used to be so bad, and if you go and you look at them today, you would be like, you wouldn't even believe it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with New York City, Brooklyn. You know, Brooklyn still got its wild parts for real, but you know, there's parts of Brooklyn like downtown Brooklyn and all that stuff, man. That's all nice. You know what I'm saying? I think even Jay-Z, he had a bar where he talked about that. What did he say? Something about Dumbo and all that. Like all that's nice now. You know what I'm saying? So is it possible? Yeah. But I wonder why this is always the story. It seems like it's always a story because they're like, yo, Lil Durk didn't buy it or so-and-so didn't buy it. And this is a video of or a picture of Parkway Gardens. Now, we've seen it numerous times, right? We've seen O Block a lot. And based on because they have raps about it, they got chains. You had King Von, which was pretty much the O Block spokesman. It gained a lot of fame and recognition. But now, you know, if it gets sold and demolished, it is what it is. You know, I don't think the people will lose, you know, that identity or whatnot. But, you know, things change. Things change. You know? That's crazy to demolish it if this story is true. But we'll see. We'll see, man. This could be cap as well. Because just like, I want to say, what was it, 2017, 2018 or something? There was a story that O Block had been sold. Then last year, there was a story that O Block has been sold. So, man, I wouldn't put too much weight on these rumors. I think that some of this could be cap. You know what I'm saying? To be perfectly honest. And if it isn't, it is what it is. All right, now with that, man, this been your boy Big Man Oda. Let me get in the chat. I want to see what you guys are talking about in the chat. See our reaction, what's going on. Let's see who we got in the chat, man. 707 Napa, what's up? Yes, listen to Dream, dog. Hit that like button, man. Y'all get them likes up. Let's go. Yeah, it said the moral high grounds looks down their nose. For on this, they stand morally high over another. Is this scripture or something? Did you hear about the purge that's happening in Chicago, Illinois on New Year's? Yo, I heard about that. You know what I'm saying? I did hear about that. I'm going to keep it 100% real. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all, man. It's an Illinois situation. It ain't even a Chicago situation. And it's about this new bill or law that's being passed about crime. So, man, let me see if I can even look it up and bring that news story to y'all. Whoever said that in the chat, man, you own it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we can go through that story, man. Illinois, what is it? Illinois law change starting January 1st. New 2023 Illinois law that employers might not want to know. And this will clear it up for people who don't know about this, man. It's like, it's drawing a lot of outrage because the gates are open. Illinois ending cash bail system. Okay. So let's go to this news story right here. And is this going to give me an ad? Let me see.
January 1st in Illinois.
Oh, man. Well, it would help if you guys could see it, right? There we go.
Is set to eliminate the cash bail system, but Southern Illinois lawmakers and law enforcement say it could make communities more dangerous. Colin Bailey reports.
I believe the elimination of cash bail, particularly as it's written in the Safety Act, will reduce public safety and lead to more crime, particularly violent crime in Illinois.
Former state's attorney and current 118th District State Representative Patrick Windhorst tells me he voted against this bill when it came about. Windhorst says he was one of the leading voices against the Illinois Safety Act, legislation aimed at overhauling the state's criminal justice system.
I know in talking with prosecutors and law enforcement officers, they're really concerned that the public is going to point the finger at them and say, okay, why aren't you doing more about these offenses? And with this major change in the law beginning January 1st, a lot of their ability to do their jobs has been restrained.
And like Windhorst says, Local officers like the Johnson County Sheriff agree with Windhorst.
Anyone sitting in jail right now with all these pending charges, they're going to be let out. The gates are open, and they're going to be let out in the streets.
The bill passed with the support of upstate lawmakers.
That is wild. Y'all caught that, right? He said anybody sitting in jail right now with crazy charges, I think it's even up to attempted murder and maybe even second-degree murder, yo, they'll be let out. Like, they'll just be let out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there's two things that could come from that. People could have enemies who are looking for them or whatever, where jail, they'd have been in jail waiting for their time or whatever, but now they're back out in the street, and that could lead to more people shooting at each other, you see what I'm saying? Or that could also lead to, you know, somebody getting back out, you know what I'm saying, after doing something wild and, man, trying to dip, you know what I mean? So we'll see how this goes, but this is the Chicago purge that everybody's talking about, this story right here. It's really an Illinois state law, so let's see. Now, I don't know if it's 100% been approved yet or not, but let's let the news say.
Proponents of the law say it's wrong to keep people locked up simply because they can't afford bail. According to Johnson County Sheriff Peter Sobchak, fewer suspects will end up going to jail.
Hey, shout out to Dream Doll for becoming a member, yo. Appreciate all my members, man. You guys are going to get some amazing content here shortly. I'm working on it. I'm working on it in the back end, man. Trust me, man. It'll be worth it to be a member.
Suspects involved in specific deadly threats could be held.
So it's really taking the hands out of the police even arresting people. We're going to end up calling someone saying, can we arrest them? Just because of liability, if you take someone into custody and it doesn't meet all the criteria, well, then you could get in trouble.
Sobchak isn't clear on how the law will be implemented. Representative Windhorst lists the offenses that won't involve detention before going to trial.
So there are a whole list of violent crimes: burglary, robbery, arson, kidnapping, almost all drug offenses. We've all even drug distribution, DUI offenses, even DUI offenses involving fatality, that do not qualify for detention under Illinois Safety Act. To me, that's going to mean a lot of individuals are committing crimes and being released, if not immediately, within a couple days.
In Southern Illinois, Colin Bailey, Live Local Now, Heartland News.
Illinois is the first state in the country to abolish cash bail.
Wow, I guess it's done. It's a done deal. So y'all heard it right there, man. Illinois is the first state in the country. Like, there's counties where they have abolished cash bail, right? So the whole idea behind this is, yo, you can't just be sitting in jail because you're poor. You know, they don't want people just sitting in jail because they're poor. You know what I mean? And that be the reason why you can't get out. You know, because a rich person, they could just post their bond and it's a done deal. Like, no issue, right? And I don't know, man. I don't know. It sounds like they trying to do something good, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. But when January 1st comes, we will see, man. And when you factor in Chicago, man, it seems like their police department might be a little overworked anyway, bruh. They got enough on their plate. Now, with a lot of people, more people getting out of jail, like, based on this law, we'll see how things work out, man. I mean, it might not be a negative thing, so I don't want to be super negative, but, man, I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all tell me in the chat, man. And that was a good topic. Whoever said that, who brought that up? I'll scroll back later and check out, man. Yo, what's up, Dream Dog? Yo, I see you. Appreciate you becoming a member, man. I appreciate that. Wait, don't tell me I got to pay to be a member. Yeah, you got to pay. Yeah, that's how the memberships work. But, you know, there ain't no tiers or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? All content will be exclusive to y'all, man. And there ain't going to be no way anybody else could get it. Everyone trying to prove themselves as we watch and join in our mistake temptation. The Godfather, man, I see you in the chat, man. You in a lot of words of encouragement. Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. That's crazy. Oh, y'all ain't getting notifications? Yeah, man, because for a minute there, we were lagging on likes, so sometimes that messes with the notifications. But appreciate you showing up anyway, man. That's what's up. All right, man. I done held y'all long enough. I know y'all want to go watch you some football or something, man. But, man, before we get to the getting, man, let me shout out to everybody who showed up in the chat. If I ain't shout out your city this time, I'll shout it out next time. And y'all do me a favor. Make sure on your way out, you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace. Hey, shout out to everybody who dropped it, who's in the chat. Shout out to Dream Doll, our new member. And shout out to everybody who's going to be a member in the future or whatnot. We out of here. Peace.